time for coffee. It's time for heels. Do you have yours on at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning? If you don't feel like it, then you can just watch Roundabout
That's
Ben.
right.
I'm Cass.
I'm Jarell.
And we're missing Sarah today.
We are missing Sarah. She's at an event because that's what she does.
She's
right?
eventing again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She'll be back next time.
She's missing our kitchen smelling good.
I know she is. It smells so good.
And who's in the kitchen today?
Lisa Glickman is with us today. She'll tell us a little bit more about what she has to offer and what she does for a living when she comes sits at our table, at our couch.
Well, and not just sitting. She's going to bring us some food.
That's right. That's right. I can't wait.
Kind of happy about.
And we have
food.
wine to go with it.
Oh, do we have
What's that all about?
wine to go with it?
Yeah.
Luke MocCollom is here with Left Coast Cellars. He has come all the way from faraway land.
Willamette Valley, right? That's what I see on the back of that label. That's really far.
It's the faraway land. It's like Real Rick. Is that how to say Rick Reel?
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to ask him. Yeah.
It's Rick Reel, and Rick Reel, Oregon. And we're going to talk to him. I actually met him up at Subtle Lake Lodge, and he was pretty burnt out at that moment. And he'll explain to us why he was so burnt out when he comes and sits on our couch with us.
Well, he's bringing 3 bottles of wine, so he's maybe not very burnt out now.
Well, you know, it's kind of making up for that now.
Yeah, yeah.
Bring on the wine.
Well, wine always makes me want to sit on a deck in the summer. Doesn't it make you want to do that?
Well, and finally we have the weather.
I know.
It's taken long enough to get here.
And you look like you've been out in it because you have a tan. Where'd that come from?
The faraway land of Tan Republic.
Tan Republic. Now, I've never heard of that country. Tell me what that country is.
Tan Republic is actually a little tanning place here in town.
All right. I get it. I get it.
Sorry. Yeah, it's not a real place.
You get a jump start on it.
I have to. I have to. Yeah, it's kind of like getting a pedicure before you wear the open toe
That's right.
shoes.
Yeah, I get that. I can't show my winter toes without a pedicure.
Don't embarrass me, man.
No, I won't. I promise. I like
would appreciate
pedicures. I do.
Yeah, you got to do your toes. And
You
then
do the toe ring though. You've got
do.
the accessories down.
Yeah, I have to have the toe ring.
I've never quite figured out how to do that. I just like the pedicure part, but I started my tan on the deck a week or so ago, I think it was, when they had the premiere of Sex and the City. Did you go?
I didn't.
Not yet?
I haven't yet. I have plans to go with a girlfriend this week. We're going to go during the week.
It was really fun.
Were people dressed up? I heard
Yes.
rumor. I heard rumor.
Yes.
It's kind of like whenever the Star Wars movies come out, or the Pirate, of the Caribbean, and people are dressed like the pirates.
Like the characters.
Like
Yeah.
the characters. So they were dressed like the characters.
Oh my gosh, there were women in gorgeous dresses and heels and bags and drinking Cosmos at the old Martini Bar, which is where we went before we went to the premiere. And then, there were some men who had really good strategies scattered throughout the movie. And Yancey, who is on our crew here, had a really good strategy. And so we'll have to ask him how that worked out, how the rest of his night went.
Yeah, I think he's probably not the only guy that had that idea.
No, I don't think he was. I saw a couple. I saw a handful of guys there.
Yeah. I had a friend actually call and say, "You should come out with me, and I'm going to invite a bunch of girls, and we're gonna go to
That's what it was. There'd be like one guy and 6 women, all in their finery, all ready to go in.
That was the place.
And there was
to
some
be.
nudity in that. There was some nudity in that film too. So you haven't seen it yet, so I can't tell you
Don't
which
tell me too
character.
much.
I know, can't tell
That's
you which
not
character.
fair.
It is Sex in the City, right? So
You would expect
kind of
nudity.
expect some nudity, right?
Yeah, I don't think anything wrong with that.
No. I just think it's not the character that you'd think it would be from. So, But it was good. Do you watch Sex in the City? Is that a film you would normally go to?
Yes, I would, but I'm also kind of a Rambo fan.
Rambo?
I like the graphics. I like them.
You like the graphics?
When you cut the guy in half and he kind of rolls down the hill and his intestines come out, it's just...
I think it's the same strategy that Yancey had. You're going and you're right in the middle of a group full. You are single, so.
I am.
You are! Come on with it.
Okay, I'm seeing someone.
Okay, single and seeing someone.
I'm
still single.
and
still
seeing
means
someone.
single.
Yeah, I have to actually say I'm seeing someone.
So, since you're seeing someone, will you still go to Rambo?
Absolutely.
All right.
I totally wouldn't miss Rambo.
I guess he
for
can't
the
go to
world.
Sex in the City without you then, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure he would ever go to Sex in the City movie.
Yes, he did. I don't know.
Well, I think the strategy there was maybe picking up on someone, 1 or 2 people, unless Yancey was wearing
Yancey
some
should
heels.
come on our couch and tell us about the male strategy for
Do you have
that.
some heels on there, Yancey? Did you wear your poofy dress?
Nobody probably bought some Cosmos for women. I'll have to ask him about
I
that.
have a feeling he probably had a little strategy going on, bought some Cosmos. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is so fun.
I can drink about 1 or 2 Cosmos, and then I have to slow down on the martinis. I'd rather have a glass of wine, I think.
You know, I'd rather have a glass of wine myself, personally.
Or a nice cold beer.
And yeah, see, I'm not the beer girl. I had a whole experience with beer recently that we'll talk about at some other time. And I'm glad we're ending that conversation because I don't want to discuss that right now.
I'll remember.
I know you will. And we're going to be back in just a few minutes. Grab that other cup of coffee, and we're going to
goblet.
invite Luke MocCollom to come sit on our couch with us and open a couple bottles of wine this morning. Be right back.
Stick around. We set the coffee aside for a moment and sample some Left Coast Cellars wine next on Roundabout Bend.